My name is Anna Gębarska. I'm managing director of Smarttech3D, a Polish company developing high-precision structural light 3D scanner. I actually started this journey as a university student. At that time, I was simply fascinated by technology and engineering, and what began as an academic interest gradually turned into a company and then into a lifelong mission of bringing advanced 3D scanning technology from academia to the real market. It was in 2000 when we began talking about the company and launched the company between 2000 and 2001. So the company started over 26 years ago. And as I said, I was still a student then. At the beginning, it was more of an experiment than a business plan, actually. We believed that structural light technology had a huge potential, and we wanted to transfer this knowledge from university to the market. But actually, reality quickly verified our enthusiasm. We learned in combat. There were some early mistakes, some unreliable clients who did not pay, projects that were too ambitious, and a market that simply was not ready at this point yet. So we were pioneers, which sounds really good now, but at that time it meant explaining the technology again and again to people who didn't see the need. And there was also some resilience, sometimes from competitors, sometimes from observers who were not very supportive. And at the beginning, we didn't have any support or any subventions at all, actually. So later it began because we used some EU projects, but it was after 3 years after beginning of the company. Then it started to flow more smooth, I would say. So after a few years, we had some serious verification moment because the company structure changed, and from 5 people who established the company, I was the only one to stay in the structure, and it was quite a defining period for me. Well, we started from the point where we knew that the technology is useful, can be useful on the market. So we started actually from mounting 10 systems for measurement of feet to make the shoe inlets for a Switzerland company. That's how it started. And it was, let's say, one of the early bad experience because they didn't pay us at that time. So we shifted more to measurement, to services, because this was what market was ready for. And we started from developing our own dedicated 3D scanners, 3D systems for both industry and digital heritage. When I started the company, I was young and full of enthusiasm and probably not so aware of all the documents, of all the financial sides of the business, and believing that the market, when we will say we had such an innovative product, is ready. And it was not. So actually, we struggled for some time, although we got a Polish Product of the Future award. We got gold medals in Brussels, in Geneva for the most innovative product in early 2005 even. But it was not connected with money so much. So we were struggling with finances at the beginning. The end of 2003, we got a business angel. So it was a small for the business. It was small amount of money that we could survive with. Actually, it was my father who was the business angel and interpreter. So he helped us at the beginning, and later we used quite a few R&D projects that we needed, and they were co-financed by European Union. First was directly from European Union. It was also about 3D scanning and analysis for medical purposes. It was back scanning. And later we entered our own R&D projects connected with developing and getting our products more ready for the market and even more innovative. Yes, I think the most important that I see from our way is to be ready for a mindset change. In academia, the motivation is often I like to research, I like to explore and discover. And in business, the motivation must become I want to create something that people with less knowledge can successfully use. And this is, I think, the most crucial advice for people who come from academia and want to start the business. And second, resilience is more important than brilliance. It can be hard with scientific projects, but you will face unreliable clients, market resistance, difficult decision, and you have to know that you will be able to go over that. And I think the third one is to believe in the core idea, but be flexible in your business path. So the vision needs to stay constant, but the strategy must evolve.